Welcome back to the garage, guys. I'm Damien, and this is the Binder Builder. Today I want to cover a tool that is pretty much indispensable if you're going to be doing a lot of fabricating in your garage or in your shop. And it definitely makes some of the fab work that I'm doing over those last couple of videos way easier. But in order to make it work, I needed to go into Little Rock. I'm working with a seriously restrictive budget here. So when I found this tool liquidator, which is a guy who basically buys all the last year's models from the big box stores, in my case, it was Home Depot, I had to go check it out. All right, guys, some of you saw this coming, but this week I made a couple of purchases because I'm going to be making some super long and difficult cuts to make if you just have a bench grinder. And so some guy online had a couple of these, got it for about 150 bucks. Cheap, yes. Small, extremely. I don't have a whole lot of room, but eventually I'll get the 60-gallon, the big stand-up air compressor. But for now, this 20-gallon air compressor will have to do for now. But what really kind of cool came was this. Well, I got to tell you, kind of went out on a limb buying a cheap plasma, but hopefully it works out for me. We'll see. After a quick unboxing and then making sure it came with everything it's supposed to. Okay, kind of obvious, I got the YesWelder CUT-65DS. It's a 65 ampere dual voltage plasma. Came with stuff and things, as well as, of course, the grounding strap. I do like the 13-foot long wand, but it is dual voltage. Goes 110 or 220. That's why I got the little air compressor, because I got a little plasma and I don't need to do a lot of cutting, just little stuff, brackets, things of that nature. So it cost everything altogether about 400 bucks, 450 bucks. I was 150 for the new compressor, and then 250 for this, and then you got tax. So $400 turned out to be $430 actually, because I bought that for cash and the guy, you know, whatever. But anyway, so yeah, so we're looking forward to put this thing together and see how it works. My first thing I'm going to cut, I am going to cut on the 110 circuit. I actually might plug it into the 220 to see how it does. I will let you know how much I like it as we go through. You'll see how much I like it as we build the bug. But yeah, this is going to allow me to make a lot of tabs, brackets, and make weird cuts that will just make my job and the fabrication work a lot easier. And for $400 altogether with torch, with the compressor, I do have to go get some new air line. I'm going to stop by at Harbor Freight for that. Maybe get a dryer, because we are in the south and it's humid. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Yes, I read the instruction, hashtag don't judge me, but I quickly started assembling the unit. First, I swapped the air fittings to a quick disconnect and attached the air hose. Then I got the compressor and plugged it in, then hooked the hose to that as well. Then attached the lead and the grounding strap. Next, I pulled out a rusty piece of 2-inch flat bar and gave it a cut. All right, first cut, right? Probably set way too low, but decently clean. Piece is always hot when you plasma torch. Just one thing I will miss about the bandsaw, cool cuts, no slag, but that's 1/8 inch. Went right through it pretty much. Now I have it set at 20 amps, I think. Yeah, 21. I can have a max of 40 on 110 power. Let's see what it does at 40. Look at that. When it's on 110, that's the max it'll do. Okay, cool. That's pretty cool, actually. I'm just gonna say that out loud. Now let's see what it'll do at 40 amps. take that off. All right, there's the cut at 40 amps. Much cleaner, super clean, much faster as well. I could probably pick up, this is at, ooh, it's hot. Anyway, so that's the 20 amp side. You see all the slag built up. And whew, there we go. That's the 40 amp side. Much better, much less slag, hot even through the glove. But I bet you anything, if I were to pump up the air pressure a little bit more, it says for 110 use 60 psi. I'm going to test that out. But anyway, yeah, so far so good. And what's totally awesome is my air compressor hasn't kicked on yet. I honestly expected it to be kicking on all the time. Now, obviously, when I'm probably cutting a lot, it's just going to run constantly. But I actually kind of like that it is a very quiet system. My wife's in there sleeping right now, and I could do this in the garage and not piss her off. That's one of the reasons why I wanted the portable air compressor, so I could move that stuff outside, you know, and put it on the grass or something where it's not going to rattle the foundation or the floors or the walls or nothing. But all right, there you go. See what happens now. I'm kind of excited. I'll be honest, I'm quite happy with it so far. I'll let you know as things go on. Apparently I can't go on the 110 with both the compressor and the YesWelder at the same time. They draw too many amps. It's actually kind of cool that it stops itself like that. All right, so that actually worked out pretty well. I'm actually quite impressed with it. I'll be honest with you, I was super worried that it's so light and so kind of dinky, but dude, seriously. It did the job. Now, when I start cutting the 2x6, it will definitely be with 220, so I could go to 65 amps. The 65 amps will allow me to draw faster, typically, and I could pump up the pressure as well. So that'll give me cleaner cuts as well as faster pulls. So just save time all the way around. All right, man. Got it plugged into my 220 outlet, going to my dryer. Got that plugged into the air compressor over there on the 110. Flipping her on. And 220 it says. All right, right there in the middle there. Turn it up. Now I can turn it all the way up. Oh yeah. Anyway, let's do this. With it turned up, I drew out some cut lines and got to work. Alright, man, that was freaking awesome. Man, I miss having a plasma torch. I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you how much I missed it. But look at that. That was the cuts. I mean, look at that, those cuts. I was a little off there. First time, man. Give me a break. But you can see pumping it up to 220 and pumping up the air to about, it says 70 on the thing, 70 or 80. Man, that is just freaking awesome. And look at that, just the slag just falls off. Oh, I love it. Now you still have to grind and smooth and sand it a little bit, but that is a workable piece right now. Yeah, it'll be good. Yes. All right, that's my new shop tool. Pretty excited to have it. I will say that I still use the my little portaband with the swag table. That's excellent for smaller stuff, but for the big stuff, it's definitely going to be this YesWelder CUT-65DS. So guys, if you're in the market for a decent little plasma torch, go ahead and check out YesWelder. These CUT-65DSs actually are pretty nice. I've been using it for about a couple months now, and it works pretty well. As of the date of this recording, they cost about $255, and you can get them from Amazon, Walmart, or even from YesWelder directly, but they're definitely available, and it came super quick. I will say also, one of my favorite parts of this, you can get the consumables very easy and they're inexpensive, including a replacement wand or lead. So here's a question for you. Do you have a plasma cutter in your shop or garage? And if so, what brand is it? Do you like it? Do me a favor and leave the answers in the comment section below. Give anyone that runs across this video basically options. I'm not getting paid for this. I don't have an affiliate link, anything of that nature. But if there's good options out there, let us all know about it. But anyway, that's all I have for this video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And don't forget to leave a comment, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm Damien, and this is The Binder Builder.